Hello, my name is Jens Berner. I'm from Berner Bonsai, and today I will give you a walk around in my garden and see how I protect my trees during winter. As you can see, the benches are empty now. It's 6th of December here in Denmark, and cold has beginning to set in. We've had a few nights with minus degrees, and trees have been put into shelter. Not so much to protect from the frost, but more to protect from the heavy rain that we experience more and more these winters here in the north. So many of my trees are in shelter. You will see interim shelter standing down there. And the reason why I put them in shelter and greenhouse is mainly to protect the trees from, as said, the heavy rain. Much of the soil that I use is Akadama and some Molia, and that is a clay type of soil. And over time, if it becomes too wet, it will simply decompose, and then the structure will go out of the soil, and then it can compact around the roots, such that the roots cannot get sufficient oxygen, which is critical. So that is actually the main reason why I put my trees in shelter during winter. I also have some other solutions. So I have, for instance, this big rock. It's a bit messy currently. It needs a refinement. It's a rock I built myself, and I need to style the trees over winter. But when the rock or when the frost sets in, I can simply not move this rock. It's way too heavy. So what I do is that I use these blankets, and I simply just put them around the rock when the winter is or the frost is too heavy. So I normally do that when it drops below 3 to 4 minus degrees Celsius. I have these rocks here that is awaiting to be planted. I will do that in the spring. And here I have Mr. Kimura, my little guard dog, protecting the trees, having a good time. So this is the interim shelter that I built with my good friend Emil Benke. He is always a good friend, helping me out with all kind of stuff on bonsai-related activities. In here I have mainly the evergreens. So I have some Yamadori here, some Pinus sylvestris, and some other stuff. Again, this is not so much to protect from the frost; it's more to protect for the wind and the heavy rain. The wind can really dry out the soil and the trees in general, and also impose them to various diseases. So the immune system can be weakened if they are dried out way too much, and then they can suffer various diseases. So it's not such that I do not water my trees during winter. I do water them approximately two times at least a month. I also spray them with some lime sulfur diluted 1 to 10. And that is to protect them from various diseases. And I also give them a good solution of some root hormones and some other stuff before they go into dormancy. So this was the interim shelter, and then I have another place for, I do have some trees actually sitting outside, and they will be sitting outside during winter unless it becomes really, really cold. Then I will remove or move these big guys into the greenhouse. But currently they'll be sitting here at least up or down to 3 to 4 minus degrees. I have a big group of larch that can easily be sitting outside all winter. However, the Acer palmatum forest here will need some protection, and that would be done with the blankets. Then I have the greenhouse. So the greenhouse is mainly for the leaf trees, and